I am sharing with you today the transformation of our upstairs guest room. We moved my office from down in the basement to up here. It's taken several days. It was quite a process. I'm gonna show you all of the footage, take you along, and then I'm kind of trying to hide it because at the very end, I'm gonna give you a full tour so you can see the whole room. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, and I'm really glad that you're here. So first of all, if you haven't subscribed already, I really wish you would. I actually have two channels. I have a main channel that focuses on Disney, and then I have this channel, Joyful Living, where I talk about all the things that bring me joy. Everything from home organization to running to ballet to different kinds of travel that's not Disney, which please, I hope we are all back to doing soon. But it would mean the world to me if you were here. And then if you like this kind of video, if you would please give it a big thumbs up. So the journey from moving the office from the basement to up here was fraught with frustration. I originally was down in the basement because, like a lot of you, I had an almost empty nest. It was pretty quiet around here. The basement was really quiet. It was the perfect place for me to film and work and have everything set up. And then the great unpleasantness happened and everybody came home. Now our basement is the main in and out for the dogs. It's also where my husband does his hobby. He makes airplane models, and the noise and just the traffic and the trying to find a quiet time to film and not having a door. Like there's a door down to the basement, but there wasn't a door on my actual part of the basement. And I thought I was fine. I thought I was fine. Like a lot of us, I thought maybe this would last a few weeks. We were all proven wrong, and as the days and the weeks went by, I was becoming more and more frustrated. And about, where are we now? 5 days ago, I woke up in one of those moods where I was like, done. I am done. We have to fix it, and we have to fix it today. And I woke my husband up and I said, let's do this. So I started disassembling things, and you know what? I'm just gonna show you what we did. So at the end, after I've given you a tour of everything and how it looks, I'll come back and talk a little bit more about that. So the plan for today, which is day one of Operation Move My Studio/Office, is to get this moved out of here and then to decide, are we painting or am I going to put 3 large bookshelves that are white against that wall? And here's why. I would love to paint, but check out how much paint there is. I mean, this room is like, there is so much painting in here. And it would take my husband forever. And I'm just not sure. I mean, the paint is perfectly good. So I'm wondering if I just do bookshelves, if I'll be able to achieve sort of the same thing. This is my folding clothes rack, which will probably stay in here because when I film Stitch Fix stuff and packing videos, I like having that there. But definitely will use those drawers for all of my equipment and storage. So, all right, day one of the Get Jen's Office Relocated. Let's do this. Okay, masks are on. We are going into Target to shop for a very short list, so we should be in and out fairly quickly. We've got our hand sanitizer, we are ready to go, and I'll check back in with you and tell you what we got. Grateful to have Scott with me because he's good at carrying stuff. Scott and I ran to Target. We wore our masks, we took our PPE bag, we did all of the things, we wiped everything down. I bought just some artificial plants and a lamp and some light bulbs, and we looked at the bookshelves that were there. I kind of already knew I was going to have to order them online because they had very limited selection in the store, but I wanted to see for myself. Determined that the cheaper option was not going to do it, so I've ordered 3 of the nicer white bookshelves that will go right here. I would have liked to have just done the Billy bookcases. I've used those before with IKEA, but the delivery was going to take a lot longer. And this, you know, with everything that's going on, we are going for the easiest option. Speaking of going for the easiest option, rather than paint, we're just going to put those bookshelves up, because that way the background will be white and we don't have to paint this enormous room, because it really, like, the ceiling color is the same as the wall color. So I don't know how that was even going to look. And they just painted this room before we bought the house, so it really doesn't need painting. So we're going to go with that. So I'm happy with what I got. You know how that goes. I'm going to have to futz with all of it. But I think day 1 is complete. We've gotten the bed out. I am going to ask the guys to bring my desk up here so that even before the bookshelves come, I can at least start doing my office work in here. Although I have my standing desk in here, so that's fine too, because I have 3 consulting calls this week and those will all need to happen in here. So I'll make sure I get all of that. And yeah, I mean, we made a lot of progress for day 1, so stay tuned. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it good for today. I'm gonna film over this way because of the light, which is why we're up here. Obviously that tree is not going to stay there. That is a new purchase from Target. And that lamp is a new purchase from Target. And I got 3 of, I'll show you guys right here so you can see better. 3 of these from Target. So I'm not sure if that lamp is staying in the room at all. It might, I'm not sure. But the bookshelves are gonna go on that wall there. It's slowly taking shape. I moved my wonderful, I'll close them so you guys can see. My wonderful bird curtains have been moved up here. They make me oh so very, very happy. Super happy with the progress that we made today though. Super happy. The bookshelves will get here Friday. Scott has already committed to building those for me. I have quite a few pieces to bring back up from the basement, but I'm not even going to mess with that until the bookshelves are done, because that's where I'll be storing all of the things. And basically I'm moving up the same, I'm not changing a lot about my backdrop because I love the way that it was before. However, I won't have wall space to hang things like I had downstairs. So some of those things might be put on easels or some other type of styling for that. So we're kind of at a standstill until those bookshelves come in. I'm debating whether or not to order a rug. Obviously the rug wouldn't be seen, so I can't really justify the business paying for that. So I don't know. I mean, the carpet in here is kind of trashed, but you guys don't see it. It's clean. It's just not, it's old carpet. So that was more information than you needed. So we're going to put a pin in this for today, go find out what the dogs are barking about, and I will see you next time. Okay, just a really quick update on the office situation. Behind me, you'll see a very bland beige wall. I'm sitting at my desk. The bookshelves have arrived, well, 2 of the 3, and it's telling me the 3rd one should get here today, so fingers crossed that that actually happens and my sweet husband gets to put them together. Yay! He is so very kind, and it's a lot of parts. Hold on, I'm going to show you the boxes. Okay, there are the boxes. They are 72-inch high. That is not to be put together. That is a Great Pyrenees. And Walter's over there wondering what we're doing. Anywho, these are the boxes, and those are all of the pieces. So pretty soon, those will be put together and will go over here. And then this will get scooted this way a little bit. Several of you asked about my standing desk, and I'm not sure if I even know who made it. I found a similar one on Amazon from a company called Seville. This was from the Container Store. They no longer sell it, but it is amazing because it goes up and down from a full sitting desk to a standing desk. So I have the option to either work at my desk space here, or I can go over there and work at my standing desk and open that up and look out the window. So that's one of the reasons this is such a great space. So, and it has a bathroom, which is always nice. Okay, update. All three whatever they're called, bookcases, bookshelves are done. Obviously I still need to put shelves in, and look at this carpet is a total disaster. There's garbage everywhere. There's tools everywhere. So, but I'm all set up to start getting my part of the work done. So let's do it.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Okay, that was fun. I'm not obviously in love or married to the way that these are set up, but when we had bookshelves like these in our other home, I did like having them staggered somewhat. So you see how I've got that one staggered, but I might change it to where 2 are low and 1 is high. I don't know, I just have to mess with it. This futzing of the bookshelves is going to take me the rest of the day. So, and then even then, I will probably futz and futz some more. So I'll come back and tell you guys where I landed for today. But yeah, really happy with the way they turned out. I love that we did 3, and it almost fills this whole wall, which really makes me happy. So futzing begins now. Okay, so the space is finished. It's beautiful. It makes me so happy. I feel like it was such a great call to do these bookshelves back here. They aren't too cluttered, but there's a whole bunch of items on there that just mean a ton to me. And you know, I just like having a lot of myself in my backdrop. So I have everything from a letter that my dad wrote me when I graduated from high school. I have my oldest son's first Mickey hat. I have some great family photos up there. I just feel like it represents me and my personality. I've also got plenty of bins and baskets that hold the more practical things that I need to run my consulting business. Things like my tripod have a home. The garment rack is still in there because hopefully we'll be doing a packing video sometime soon. I also have this great plant here, and I'll be able to set this up different ways to film different videos so it doesn't look like I'm always in exactly the same spot because, you know, that's kind of boring. But overall, it just has such a warm feeling. Max loves it up here. He loves when I open those blinds up and he can look out and just keep an eye on the neighborhood. And it's really become a great space for me to work. And I'm starting to wonder if I'm even gonna wanna go back down to the basement, you know, once the kids are back where they belong, because it's really a happy, bright, and very personal space for me. And I absolutely love it. I have already been working up here quite a bit over the last few days, even while we've been doing just the, you know, deconstructing and reconstructing. And I just find it to be such a lovely space. The light is good, the feeling is good, and I really couldn't be happier. So much so that I'm starting to question if I'll even go back down into the basement once everyone goes back to where they are supposed to be, which I think should happen in August. I don't know. Who knows? But I hope you enjoyed coming along today. Please make sure you're subscribed to my other channel as well. That's where I talk about all things Disney, and I would love to see you in both places. I hope you're doing well. I hope whatever you're doing, you're finding joy. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.